Hey, what is going on, Capricorns? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate for everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I got this new mic, trying it out. Let me know in the comments how it sounds. I know some people were having issues with watching on computers. Apparently, volume is a little bit lower, so I hope this remedies that. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Capricorns? What do we have for Capricorns? All right, Capricorns. So what I'm seeing coming forward, I feel like you have some communication coming. And this is from someone, for some of you, this is someone that's already your friend, or someone that, a new friend coming in. But I feel like with this person, I see a lot of communication. You know, a lot of attention. Feeling like there's something going on with you and this person. At least that's the feeling you get. You know, like they're giving you a little bit more attention than they did before. You know, starting to see some potential as well. And having some real feelings toward this person. You know, we have the Page of Wands, seeing that potential. And as well, we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like there's definitely a potential for more with this person. It is kind of a slow and steady energy, though. Like I said, I feel like this communication with this person, giving you a little bit more of attention, more and more, you know, nurturing this connection more. But it's complicated because I feel like this person's not necessarily saying what they want, but they do give you more attention. You know, it is slow and steady energy, like I said, with that Knight of Pentacles, that slow and steady, establishing that trust. But with the Star card, I mean, it's nurturing. You know, they're not just talking to you to talk to you. They're talking to you to get to know you. They're talking to you to, you know, establish that rapport, to build a better connection between the two of you. And like I said, I don't feel like this person's overly emotional. I feel like they show their feelings through action. You know, showing up, putting in the work. Like I said, nurturing this connection. We have the Queen of Pentacles as well. This is just someone that gives you more and more. And that's their way of showing that their feelings towards you. You know, even so much as to say is, I feel like this person kind of starts making excuses to be around you. Making reasons to be with you. You know, they just want to be near you. And like I said, you're feeling that potential. You feel something toward this person, and there's definitely a romantic side of it. You know, with this person, The establishment of trust is important. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. They don't see you like other people see you. They see you much differently. And I feel like they're very honest about that. They're very direct. They want you to know that you can trust them, that you can rely on them. I mean, when you see the potential, they see it as well. I mean, they have this draw to you. They're drawn in by you. And they, like I said, they see you in a way that no one else has really ever seen you. And I feel like you're going to like the way they look at you. You're going to like the way they see you. It's people look at us sometimes. And it's different than seeing us. This person sees you. And like I said, I mean, feeling those romantic vibes with this person, I mean, you're on the same page. There's an alignment happening here with that Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're becoming in tune with each other. And I feel like the communication, like I said, not as verbal as most relationships. It's more of a non-verbal feeling. Like I said, this person shows up. They put in the work. More of acts of services. Doing things for you, doing things with you. They're doing all these things for a reason. And I just want to be clear with that, because I mean, we have the Four of Wands, so I feel like they're establishing, a foundation. They see you as that other half, that power couple type energy with the Three of Pentacles. We see in this picture, and I feel like it really, really says it all. I mean, we have this farmer watering the plants. They're here to grow things, like this person. They see this can grow into something real. It already is real, but something much bigger. One thing is with this person is, I mean, they have their shit together. And they see you as that missing piece. Like I said, seeing the potential. This person isn't here for a one-night stand. That's why they're taking their time. They're building something here. They want to build something with you. With that Hierophant, I see a strong union between the two of you. I see a commitment. And it's with no end in sight. I mean, we follow that with the Family card. Like I said, this person isn't looking for a short, good time. They see you as someone they can share their life with. I see this bond between the two of you. We had new love, like I said. This is a lifelong bond. That's what they're looking for. That's what they were looking for. They found you, and now this is where it progresses. I mean, I want to be clear. I mean, this is not... This is not your everyday love story. And it is a love story, is what I see. This is your love story. But it's not your regular story. It's not, it's very different. It hits different. But in the end, the result is much different. I mean, if you're looking for someone that's overly romantic and overly affectionate, overly emotional, this is not your person. This may not be for you. Like I said, this is a general read. It's not for everybody. But it doesn't mean it doesn't have those things. It's not the same. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of forward movement. I mean, I see loyalty. This is something built. The feeling I'm getting is, I keep getting this thought in my head that just because it makes sense doesn't mean we can't have fun. And this just makes sense. It's a very logical connection, but it also has other moving parts. Like I said, with the Sun card, I see a lot of happiness. This is not. I mean, they show up for you, and I feel like from the Capricorns that I know and the experience I have with Capricorns, I feel like this is perfect. You know, I don't I feel like it has emotion, it has intensity. It's just shown in a different way. I mean, I feel like this person fills up all your cups. You know, with that the 9 of Cups, it's having all those things come together. You know, getting what you want, having your cake and eating it too. Like I said, just because it makes sense doesn't mean it can't be fun. You know, I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of fun. You know, I feel like this person, you just connect in a different way. And some people may not be able to see it that way. Some people don't want it that way. I just feel like this fits perfectly. You know, this is someone that I feel like I said, establishing trust. Trust is important to them. Showing up, putting in the work, being on the same page, nurturing this connection. This is someone that will not give up on you. They will not give up on this connection. You know, sometimes when it's built on just love or it's built on just passion, you know, sometimes the fire goes out, you know, and that type of thing. But with this, it's built on so many different things that it has the potential to last. It's built on a strong foundation. With this person, we have Libra and Aquarius. We have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We have Aries, Sagittarius. Cancer and Scorpio. You know, everybody's different, and everybody wants something different. But there is similarities. You know, like my point is some connections people want clinginess. Some connections people want you know, intensity. Some people want to be wooed. Some people don't like that. So we're all a little bit different. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, we all want that love, but how we want it and how we receive it is different for everybody. Like my idea of love is someone that is loyal to me, that is here on the worst days as much as they're here the best days. You know, and I want a little bit of intensity. I want a little bit of love. But what really matters is to me is someone I could build a family with. That's important to me. I want to build a legacy. Family is one of the most important things to me, to sort of have someone I can rely on and I can trust, someone that I can be honest with and can be honest with me. That's important to me. Some people, like I said, they want to be love bombed. Some people don't. We all accept love in different ways. I remember I was dating this one girl. It was a long time ago now. She was very loving, but it's almost too much. It almost felt claustrophobic to me. Very nice. She's a very nice person. It just, to me, that felt like, it felt like being in an elevator with 30 people. I like to be loved on, but I can't have it consistent. So not being in an elevator, it's like living in a closet with 3 other people. I need my space, and I want someone that wants their own space, and I want someone that we can come together when we want to come together. It's very different. And I keep going on about this. I don't know why. Like I said, with this person, it's just how they see you. They see you differently. They see you. And I don't know how else to say that. They see the potential in this. And I feel like they are taking their time, but they're building something. And I've said this before, do you want a house that's built by someone that's rushing, just trying to get it done? Or do you want someone to build your house that's going to take their time and do it right? Do you want to move into a house tomorrow? Or are you willing to wait till it's built the way you want it? Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.